From infamous serial killers to daring heists, the world has seen its fair share of shocking crimes that will leave you speechless. In this video, we're counting down the most unbelievable, jaw-dropping, and downright crazy crimes ever committed. From murders that were almost perfect to thieves who got away with millions, these stories will have you on the edge of your seat. So, if you're ready to explore the darker side of human nature, then join us as we delve into the craziest crimes ever committed. Number 10. The disappearance of Maura Murray. On February 9, 2004, 21-year-old nursing student Maura Murray was involved in a car accident in Haverhill, New Hampshire. She managed to call 911 and report the accident, but when emergency services arrived at the scene, they found her car, but no sign of the young woman. Despite an extensive search, Maura was never found, and her disappearance remains one of the biggest mysteries in recent history. Theories abound, with some believing that she faked her own death, while others suspect foul play. But the truth is still unknown. Number 9. The Axeman of New Orleans. In the early 1900s, New Orleans was terrorized by a mysterious killer known only as the Axeman. Over a span of 4 years, he went on a killing spree, hacking more than a dozen people to death with an axe. Despite the brutality of his crimes, the Axeman was never caught, and the motive behind his attacks remains unclear. Some believe he was motivated by racism or mental illness, while others believe he was a serial killer who simply never stopped. What makes this case so fascinating is the fact that the Axeman taunted police with letters and newspaper clippings, seemingly enjoying the fear he was causing. Number 8. The bizarre case of the Monkey Murders. In 1932, a series of bizarre murders shocked the small town of Georgetown, Texas. 3 elderly women had been found dead in their homes with their bodies mutilated in strange ways. The killings were eventually linked to a man named Ed Gain, who was known for his bizarre behavior and animal skins. When police searched his home, they found disturbing evidence of his crimes, including body parts and souvenirs made from his victims. Gain was later convicted of murder and burglary and sentenced to life in prison, where he spent the rest of his days. Number 7. The Deadly Summer of Altamont Free Concert. In 1974, the Altamont Free Concert was a music festival held in Altamont Speedway in California. It was meant to be a celebration of music and peace, but it turned into a deadly nightmare. The Rolling Stones were performing when a fight broke out between concertgoers and members of the Hells Angels, who were hired as security for the event. The violence quickly spiraled out of control, and 4 people were stabbed to death. One of the victims was Meredith Hunter, a young woman who was fatally stabbed in front of the stage. The Altamont Free Concert became known as one of the worst disasters in music history. Number 6. The strange case of Lydia Trueworthy and her lover. In 1884, the body of Lydia Trueworthy was found in her home in England. She had been strangled and her jewelry was missing. The police suspected her lover, Frederick DeMar, and he was soon arrested and charged with murder. However, during the trial, it was revealed that Lydia had a secret second life. She had been leading a double life as a high-end prostitute and had been seeing several other men. The prosecution argued that Frederick had killed her after discovering her secret, but he denied the charges and was acquitted. To this day, the case remains unsolved. Number 5. The murder of James A. Garfield. On July 2, 1881, President James A. Garfield was shot by an assassin while boarding a train in Washington, D.C. The motive behind the assassination attempt was unclear, but the president's condition quickly deteriorated and he died 2 months later. The assassination attempt sent shockwaves across the country and led to major changes in the Secret Service and presidential security. The man who shot Garfield was Charles Guiteau, a mentally unstable office seeker who believed he was being passed over for jobs because of his political beliefs. Number 4. The killing of Tupac Shakur. On September 7, 1996, rap legend Tupac Shakur was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later from his injuries, and the case remains unsolved to this day. Tupac was one of the most influential rappers of all time, and his death is considered a major loss for the music industry. While many theories surround the rapper's death, from gang violence to a deadly love triangle, the truth is still unknown. Number 3. The Dan Markel Murder. In 2014, Florida State University law professor Dan Markel was shot dead in his car in Tallahassee, Florida. The motive for the murder was unclear, but investigators uncovered a bizarre twist in the case. It was revealed that Dan had been having an extramarital affair with a woman named Rebecca Wisher, who was married to a prominent criminal defense attorney. It's believed that Rebecca's husband and father, who were both involved in organized crime, ordered the hit on Dan. All three men were charged with murder and are awaiting trial. Number 2. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared from radar screens while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. The plane was carrying 239 people and has never been found. This case has baffled experts and investigators around the world. The plane's disappearance led to a massive search effort involving multiple countries, but it turned up nothing. The cause of the disappearance remains a mystery, and the families of the passengers are still searching for answers. Number 1. The Narson Case. In 1985, the Narson case shocked the nation. 2 young boys were found dead in their home, and their parents, John and Mary, were charged with murder. The couple claimed that the children had died accidentally, but evidence pointed to foul play. During the trial, it was revealed that the couple had been poisoning their children for months and had even attempted to collect life insurance money on them. The case was a major scandal and led to changes in the way life insurance policies were handled in the future. John and Mary were convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment below with the craziest crime you've ever heard of. We'd love to hear your stories. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more crime videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.